Oh, don't mind me. I'm just doing hot girl shit. Hey guys, what's good? It's your girl Shell if you didn't know. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're not, what's good everybody? I am excited about today's video because I've realized that for the history of my channel, I really haven't done like a get to know me type video, and I thought what better time to do that than now when I wanted you guys to know me. So I wanted to do this video. So if you're ready to get to know me, then let's hop to it.
And it goes a little something like
Okay, so I had to organize my thoughts by putting all of the fun facts about me on my phone so that I don't stray too far away from the fact that I'm talking about. So let's get to it. Okay, so the first fun fact that I want you guys to know about me is that I am 28 years old. My birthday is January 3rd, and I am going to be turning 29 in a few weeks. So excited about that, but not really. Like, turning 30, does it hurt? Like, this is my last year in my 20s, so I'm gonna try to enjoy it the best way that I can. COVID is still raining on us, so I don't feel like I'll be able to live my best life like I want to. I have an identical twin sister. A lot of people don't know this about me, which is so funny because when they see one twin and then they see the other, they're like, oh wait, I thought they were the same person, and they think that one of us is catfishing, and I just think that it's hilarious for people to even think that because yes, we are identical. We do have similarities, but we also have big differences. Our styles are different. The way that we present ourselves are different. So I think that that's one of the reasons why people make the mistake of thinking that we're just one person. My birthday is January 3rd. I think I said this in the first fact that I actually spilled, about myself, but my birthday is coming up pretty soon. I don't know if many of you guys are into horoscopes and zodiac signs. I recently just started to be more interested in learning about that, but I am a Capricorn and I'm proud of it. I really don't hear a lot of stuff about Capricorns other than the fact that we're bitches. And I have to say that that's kind of true. There are 3 fears that I have in life, and that is the fear of spiders, fear of falling, and a fear of being kidnapped. And I think that that is a valid fear that anybody should fear, but I used to not be scared of that. When I grew up, I figured like, oh yeah, I made it, I'm not gonna be kidnapped. But then I started seeing stories about adults being kidnapped, so now that childhood fear is back. So I don't have many friends in my life. I actually did just recently meet a few good friends that I really admire, but my 2 best friends that I have are my twin sister, of course, and then my husband. And I feel like what better way to have a marriage than to have a friendship within it. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm married. I've been married for 7 years now, and it's been one hell of a ride. My favorite genre of music is, I have to say, for the past few years, it's literally been K-pop. And I know that I can't necessarily understand what they're saying throughout their music, but that doesn't mean that it's not a bop. That doesn't mean that it doesn't make me want to get up and dance or whatever it does. Like, K-pop music is on a whole other level, and it's completely different than regular pop. I'm just obsessed with it. The 3 artists that I'm obsessed with are Blackpink, Red Velvet, and ITZY. They're my 3 favorite K-pop girl bands, and America doesn't have a lot of girl bands anymore because everybody is so selfish and wants to go solo. So I have to carry out my girl band dreams from other countries. Something that I'm talented at, I have to brag on myself a little bit. On my photography skills, they have really progressed within the past few years. I have been practicing. I haven't been doing it for a super long time, maybe about like 5 or 6 years freelance. I haven't really been taking it seriously, but I do love the art and photography and also video editing. One of the reasons why I really love doing content on YouTube is because I get to edit it, and it's just like a beautiful mess. Like, you have a whole bunch of clips and then you put it together and it's just like a masterpiece. 3 weird habits that I have. One of them is I rock myself to sleep. And I know that sounds so exactly what it is. I rock myself to sleep. So when I am going to sleep at night, I am like in like fetal position, like my legs are tucked in, and I'm constantly just rocking myself to sleep. And I don't really know if my parents rocked me to sleep when I was little. I don't remember a whole lot about my childhood, but I can't remember if that's something that they did, and maybe that's the reason why I have this habit. But it's a habit where, like, I was sleeping in the bed with my twin sister one night whenever we went out of town to my grandma's house. She was like, "What are you doing?" Like, it's a habit. I rock myself to sleep. I forget things almost instantly, and I have to blame that of the results of my car accident that I had in 2013, and I had a minor concussion. I don't care what anybody says. I am blaming my memory issues on that accident because I don't remember ever not remembering things this bad. I don't know if that made sense. I don't remember having this bad of a memory before that accident. And then the other weird thing about me, I have to start a song over if I sing a part wrong. And I know I'm not the only person that does that. If I sing a part not exactly how they sung it on that song, I'm starting that song over so that I can try that shit again. My hobbies include vlogging, singing, photography, video editing, and makeup. All the things that you see that I'm actually utilizing in this video right now, besides photography. But I love photography. Another weird fact about me is that I am addicted to making playlists on Apple Music, and I always get made fun of for this. I have at least 35 playlists right now, and I like promote the shit out of that. I'm like, "Hey guys, I got this new playlist and it jams." Like, my thing that I really like to do is to make each song like coincide with each other and it flows into one another, and it's a problem that I have. I can't help it. If I hear a new genre, I'm going to make a new playlist with that genre in it, because I don't want to have to go search for music. Like, whenever I'm wanting to hear something, the sweet goodness of my ears, I gotta go to a playlist to hear that, because I know that I have control over what I hear, and it's going to all sound good together. It's gonna flow together. So that's, I don't know, like, I developed that habit within the past like 2 years, 2-3 years. It's something that I'm proud of. So bringing it back to my family part of the tea about me is that I have 2 kids. I have a daughter, she is 8, and then I have a son, he is 6. I had my daughter when I was 20, and I had my son when I was 22. I am the youngest of 5 girls, and the youngest is always the best. Like, admit it. Like, the oldest, old news, the youngest, the best. Sorry, Kristen. I am 5'6", and that's very unfortunate for me to say, because I have been interested in modeling, and I know that a lot of agencies only take people who are 5'8" and over. Like, they want some tall, you know, tree models, but I'm like a little stumpy thing, and I'm short, so I'd be having a hard time trying to find out my place within that industry because I'm so short. But yes, I am 5'6", a normal height. I won't say that I'm just like incredibly short. I'm just shorter for the requirements of being a model. My favorite colors are brown, gray, and white, and that's so weird for me to say out loud, because if you guys follow me on social media, you know that I love wearing bright colors, but my favorite colors are like neutrals, like brown, gray, and white. Those are the colors that I wear on a daily, but I'd be stunting for the gram, you guys. That's the reason why I have such bright colors, and I've just tried to switch it up, because black can become, you know, kind of dull, boring. Like, that's all you wear, no color to your life. Like, have some fun. So I do occasionally add colors to my wardrobe just to switch it up a little bit. So I had to think long and hard about what my favorite movie was, and I just kind of picked according to the first thing that I would pick whenever I go on Netflix, and that is Mall Cop. I have no idea why that movie is so funny to me and why I love it and why I just play it. Oh, another one is Hitch. That is another one. I have like a few movies that I just cling to whenever they're on Netflix, and that's one of them. But also I like watching Kevin Hart's Irresponsible because I love to laugh, and I want to watch something that makes me feel good. So My favorite genre movie is comedy. That is like my go-to. One of my biggest pet peeves is when people don't do their job. That, my friend, is one that'll get you punched in the face. Like, I need you to be doing what you were supposed to be doing. I don't care what your job is. If you have a job picking up shit, you better make sure that all that shit's picked up. Do your job. That is like my #1 pet peeve. My favorite foods to eat are hibachi and seafood. I really, really love seafood, and I'm not a pescatarian, although I really would love to go that route and that lifestyle, but I mean, that's like literally my go-to if I have it. I am a very sarcastic person, and I've been told a couple times by people that are close to me that I feel like they're just gassing me up, that I have the potential of being a comedian, but honestly, I just like to add a little laughter to life, and then sometimes I'm not even trying to be funny. It's just me and how I naturally talk and things that I say and how I say it. But yes, I can be a very sarcastic person. I have a very quick tongue, so don't come for me, I'll roast you. Me having a sarcastic personality is just adding like a little spice to your life. So if you know me, you're lucky. So guys, that is the tea for today while I'm drinking my water in a wine glass. It's easier for you to have a connection with me if you know who you're watching. I really appreciate you watching and sticking around with me and learning the tea on my life. So if you guys are interested in seeing more content from me, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys.